Hello guys, welcome back to the Football Network. Today we are back with the first game of the season in the Championship. After back-to-back titles, we are finally here in the Championship and we're looking to get even further this season and try and get into the Premier League. But I'm not too sure how we're going to do because the quality of football is a big difference between League 1 and 2 and the Championship. So there's a lot to report on after throughout the summer. Things have happened. People have come in, people have gone. Behind the scenes, a lot has changed as well, like facilities and stuff. Lots to report on. So, most importantly, as we always kick off the new season, transfer history. Now, loan players, obviously we brought back Garcia and Falpala. They got tied down to long-term deals with Man City, but I managed to get them back on loan, and I'm very pleased with that. Falpala's goal-scoring record, you can see here, at Oxford United, 47 appearances, 30 goals. Hopefully he's going to have a big season for us again. He's had a good one last year. Fantastic season in League 2. He's currently out injured at the moment, but he can still do a good job in this team. Garcia again is another one that's coming back with us. Then we've signed Angelino and Thomas Ajipong. Angelino, left back, wanted to get a better left back in at the club, just because Joe Scars' ability probably isn't up to the standard of a Championship player just yet. So, decided to bring in Angelino, utilising the system. And I believe I've got in the maximum number of players I can from Man City. And of course, Thomas Ajipong, who plays out on the right wing. Again, bit more cover, bit more quality in there as well. And then obviously you know about Alvaro Garcia, Lenihan signed permanently. And now onto the more notable players that we signed. Obviously we paid some fees as well this season. As we had I think we had about 2.5 million to 3 million to spend. I obviously adjusted some of that for wages and whatnot, but we signed a couple of players here. Lloyd Isgrove being notable. This guy came from Southampton, the Southampton Academy. He was at Burnley, didn't make too many appearances. I decided to take him under my wing and bring him in at the club. I think he's a really good player. He's got some very nice stats here. And of course he's got a little bit of room to develop, maybe not too much, but you can see physically very good, quite a quick player, and has got a decent delivery on him as well. Also we've signed Lee Evans, not the comedian unfortunately, but Lee Evans, the central midfielder, good player for most Championship sides, which is something that kind of drew me into him, and he's got some really nice consistent stats across the board. And he can play in a whole host of central midfield positions as well, which is good. And also, who else have we got here? Maybe a blast from the past. Okay, Jake Forster-Caskey is back at Oxford United. I tried to sign him earlier on in the window, and his wage demands were ridiculous. He was wanting what did he want? Something like 10 grand a week. And now I've managed to get him on 4.2k a week, which is great. So he's at Oxford United. Of course, you can see here, was at Oxford United in the 2012-13 season, and I've decided to bring him back. He's quite an impressive player actually. Maybe some room to develop as well, but I'm hoping to give him a chance. Unfortunately, he's out at the moment with strained stomach muscles, but hopefully he can be back soon. And on for the paid transfers, a big one here, Lewis Grabban. I really wanted to get this guy. I kind of set my eyes on him as soon as I really saw he was listed. Managed to get him in for £175,000, I believe. He's on a 3-year deal here at Oxford United. You can see here, I like strikers with pace and obviously good finishing. Lewis Grabban is perfect. He's had time in the Premier League, and he's very experienced around the leagues. And I really want to get this guy in to give us a bit more firepower up front. And Lewis Grabban, I feel as if is the perfect player to bring in for that. Also, we brought in Jose Baxter as well, an attacking midfielder, just for competition again with Garcia. And Jose Baxter comes in for 350,000. And then I signed Rob Daniels, who's a regen goalkeeper from TNS in Ireland. Looks pretty good actually. I'm going to look to give this guy some chances as well when I can. Obviously, people going out, you can see that there. Pause the screen if you want to see. But let's get on into the game today. I've just got to mention what happened over the summer. We relaid the pitch, so that's good. That was in awful condition. I think we've actually bought the stadium off Kassam, which is major thing, moving forward with the club. And we've increased our scouting range and stuff. I'm going to look to try and do the training facility soon. But I'm just going to hold back for a bit on that. Brendan Rodgers, you can see, is the manager of QPR, and that is our first game today. So it is a very, very big game. It's a tough game. I'm not too sure how to set up for this game, so I think actually at the start I'll go standard, just to kind of feel my way into the game. But you can see here the lineup. Sam Slocum remains in goal for this season. Then we've got Brian Lenihan, Clevid Dikomona, Ben Nugent, Angelino, John Lundstram, Stephen Hewitt, Kemar Roof, Alex Garcia, Lloyd Isgrove, Lewis Graben. I said Stephen Hewitt because I think I'm going to play Lee Evans actually instead and swap those two around. So yeah, Lewis Graben gets a start today. The bench is Max Crocombe, Joe Scars. Jake Wright is back after his big injury. He came back for one game in pre-season. I'll show you that at the end of the episode, the pre-season stuff. But Jake Wright is back now. I'm going to keep him at the club. His ability isn't great, but he's a key player in Oxford United. He's made a load of appearances for us. And I think we need to keep him here because he's a key part of the squad. Stephen Hewitt, Callum O'Dowda, Jose Baxter, Laurie Della Valle on the bench. Calve's coming back from injury. As you know, Forster Kaski's out and Falpala's out as well. But we're going to go on into today's game and hopefully we can get off to a good start this season. There you go, Baxter's got his number now. And I really don't know what to make of the Championship. We've had good seasons. Actually, let's just go back. I think they had Andre Gray up front. Opposition. Yeah, Andre Gray. We need to type mark that guy. Anyway, yeah, so they I'm not really sure what to make of it. The quality, I'm aware of the quality is going to be quite good. So let's give the fans something to cheer for today, boys. Didn't go down too well, but we'll do the old I have faith. That always works a treat, and we're getting on into our first game in the Championship. I'm not expecting another promotion. If we do, then fantastic. Oh, we're actually kicked off. Okay, I wonder why that was a bit weird. But yeah, if we get promoted, I'll be in shock. But we've got to win here today to get off to a good start, get the confidence going a little bit in the squad. Here's Garcia, gets into the box, shot is over the bar. Unlucky from Garcia there, getting into some good space. And now QPR are on the ball now. Schmeidbach, Fur, McLean. So there's some Premier League talent there. You got James McLean, Leroy Fur as well. I don't think they've still got Charlie Austin. He usually moves in FM. And that was a shot wide from Moore. But yeah, really not sure what to expect. The objective's to avoid a relegation battle. That's the objective I set myself with the board. But I think we can do mid-table. Not sure if we can go anywhere above that. Of course, we can finish below that, but I'm not too sure yet. But we've got to try and do our best here against QPR today. Of course, they're a big team, big spending team, and they've got Brendan Rodgers as their manager, who is a wonderful technician, as he would say. Here's Kemar Roof, though, who is a fantastic technician for us. Lenihan on this right side beats his man. What's he going to do? Plays Roof, who plays it back to Garcia, and Trapp. Is that Kevin Trapp? My goodness. Look at that. They've got Kevin Trapp in goal. He was at PSG. There you go. That's how it goes. Kevin Trapp is now playing Championship football from PSG to the Championship. What a turn of events. Leicester City go top of the league. I wonder if they've still got Jamie Vardy. I'm curious to see that. I would have signed Jamie Vardy definitely if he would have become available. I haven't looked at him though. I imagine he's 31, 32 in this save so far. I don't know, but here's Angelino, delivers the ball. Kevin Trapp can hold on to that easily. Here's James McLean though, the ball's been kicked out to him on the left hand side. He's got the beating of one. Now we're crowding him out a little bit. Here's Leroy Fur into Angela, nice. Fur on the ball again. Gaston, McLean. QPR just keeping possession in the middle of the pitch. Here's Schmeidbach out wide. Angelino gets the head there though. Gaston, Johnson. Here's Moore, and it's crossed into the back post. McLean, Slocum saves well. Fantastic stuff from Sam Slocum. His overall ability probably isn't up to the standard of this division, but I love Sam Slocum and he is fantastic. He has served me so well over the years. I just can't get rid of him. I don't want to get rid of him. Here's Kemar Roof, and he's proved again just how fantastic he is in goal, and Roof runs that out of play. Unfortunate stuff from Kemar Roof there. So 0-0, half an hour gone in the game. Can we get a goal before half time? I mean, it's been fairly even possession wise. QPR have had a lot more shots and attempts on goal, but here's Lewis Graben. All he needs is one chance. Graben, oh my goodness, he rushed that one massively. One flaw in Graben's game is his composure. It's 10. With his finishing 14, we're going to drive that composure up, hopefully. So he's not going to be, well, it's not like he's going to use a shotgun in front of goal. He's going to be a bit more accurate with it, I hope. Here's Gaston, though. Angelino. Here's Moore. And Garcia gets it. And here's Lloyd Isgrove, looking to give him a chance. Here's Ben Nugent. Lundstram plays it for Garcia, and it's away. But there's Andre Gray. The pace of Andre Gray could be dangerous here. Sam Slocum saves again. Good chance for QPR. Andre Gray's pace causing us some issues, it seems. And we're going to get in at half time, 0-0. I would take a draw on the first game of the season. Absolutely would do that. Fantastic. I'll be very pleased with that. But let's keep going here, boys. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. They're liking that. Alright then, let's get on into this second half. Just looking at the old pro zone there. See if I can work anything out. Couldn't really take too much from what I was looking at there. But here's Johnson straight away. Slocum saves. Wow, bit easy that was from QPR. Bit of a concern. And Sam Slocum will take the goal kick. Here's Chilwell into Leroy Fer. Gaston plays it forward. Is that Gaston Ramirez? It might well be. Here's Schmid back on the boys. Andre Gray plays the ball out wide to Moore. And it's hit in. McLean hits it over. I just want to check. Is that Gaston Ramirez? Yeah, it is Gaston Ramirez. They have got a lot of quality in this team. I can see these being promotion favourites, possibly. But if we can get a draw here against them, that's not too bad going, to be fair. And we've got a lot of quality on the bench to bring on now that we've kind of had more money to spend, a lot more firepower on the bench, a lot more strength in depth, which is something that I've been wanting to achieve for a while. And here's Garcia, shot was blocked. Lundstram's shot is blocked as well, and Emmanuel Thomas can get it away. Johnson, Andre Gray, will he get there? No, he won't. Diakomona can win that running race that time round. And Slocum will hit it forward up to Kemar Roof. Into Johnson now. Evans with the tackle. And now we've reached the hour mark. So let's make some subs. I'm going to take Kemar Roof off, swap Isgrove and bring Callum O'Dowda on, who got Player of the Year twice for us in the seasons that I've been managing Oxford United. I'm going to take Lee Evans off as well, swap Lundstram around, bring Stephen Hewitt on. I'll leave it at that for now, and I think I'll bring Jose Baxter on with maybe 15 to go. I'm not too sure. There's Kevin Trapp, Angela into Taylor, Schmid back, Leroy Fer on the ball now. J. Emmanuel Thomas, Andre Gray switches the ball out to Johnson, and it hits the post. Oh my word! What happened there? Okay, I think we're gonna have to do something here. Swap it up a bit. Let's move it to flexible. Let's go fairly narrow for a bit. Take that off being more expressive and work the ball into the box. Let's try that for a bit. A tactic that we've used a few times. The instructions are a little bit more familiar with this team. And here's Garcia into Hewitt. Can we do something here? It's played through to Lewis Graben, and it's 1-0 Oxford United. Is it? Or is he offside? He's offside. Of course. He did look a little bit offside, to be fair, but there you go. You see Lewis Graben there. He likes a shot. And it was a good effort from him. And here we go, is another highlight here. Kevin Trapp on the ball. I can't believe he's in goal for them. That's so weird. Angela, Leroy Fer plays it up to Emmanuel Thomas. Chilwell now on this left hand side. And it's played over the top to Johnson. And he's standing up and he plays it back to Chilwell. Leroy Fer. Emmanuel Thomas has a shot and it's wide of the mark. I'm going to bring on Jose Baxter for his competitive debut for Oxford United. 0-0 here at the Kassam. It's a bit of a sellout, I think. I think there's about 12,000, which is good. The tickets are going to sell well this year as we're in a higher standard of football. And QPR on the ball, and it's played through. Lundstram tackles. Can we get it away? It is away in some way, shape or form. And 10 minutes ago, Stephen Hewitt, he never scores. Why is that even a highlight? He never scores free kicks. He never scores. And this is some questionable positioning there from Oxford. is Moore. Plays it into Johnson. Come on, close him down for goodness sake. Bit easy. Slocum saves well. Well done, Sam Slocum. Good stuff from him. And it's kicked up the field to O'Dowda, and that's the end of the highlight. It's one more chance maybe. It's a Nuaha. Going close there from the header. We're holding on in this game. And it looks like that's going to be it. Angelino will take this throw in. Oh, he gives it away from the throw. Is Gray. Nugent does a good tackle there. A new signing for us, Ben Nugent, who's a left-footed, left-sided centre-back, which is someone that we need. I like to have a right-footed centre-back and a left-footed centre-back. And here's Baxter. Can we spring one last attack? Graben. Can you play him through? Here's Hewitt. Tries to switch the ball, but Moore gets there. And it looks like this game is going to end 0-0, which is actually pretty good. There we go. 0-0 Oxford United QPR. Decent start to the season. I'm happy with that, boys. I'm happy with what I saw out there. There's positives. I was pretty happy with that. I mean, as you can see, QPR dominated the possession and... Well, not possession, sorry, the chances. But, yeah, we made a good account of ourselves. That's a really good team there. One of the harder teams we'll face in this division. So, I'm pretty pleased with how that went today. So let's take a look at the schedule and when we'll be back next. I think we'll come back for... Wow, there's Sunderland there. I think we'll come back for the Norwich game and then we'll play the Reading match, which is a big derby game. Local derby, Oxford Reading. So Norwich and then Reading, and then probably the FA Cup third round, I think, and then we'll decide after that. But let's just show you pre-season here. Now, ignore this result here, Man City 1, because my game froze. Like I was about to start the QPR match, and my game stopped, and I didn't save, so I had to play the Man City game again. I just done an instant result, and we lost 4-1. But it should actually be 2-2. It was a 2-2 draw in that game. Just pretend. You can see the pre-season stuff here. Not too bad. I played a few of our local teams. Drew 0-0 with West Ham, which is pretty good. But that leaves us in the competition. Where are we? We are 17th place in League 1. No, we're not. We're the Championship now. Next game is against Newport County. So thank you very much for watching today, guys. Leave a like on the video, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.